Hello everyone, welcome back to another session with me. This is Sanyukta Saxena and today we are going to take our journey further with the Tangle Coofia. I am again going to draw another tile using the same tangle. We'll try different ways of using or improvising on the same tangle. Let's start with the tangle right away. Make sure you are sitting comfortably. You may or may not start with the border. I'm going to today place my kufia running across my tile from one end to the other. Yes, let's get started right away. Make sure you're sitting in a comfortable position with adequate lighting. Relax yourself, stretch yourself, take a few deep breaths before you start to tangle. So if you remember from the previous session, I'm again alternating my fescues. The same tangle, kufia. This is the basic stroke. That's how you start the tangle. Well, you can do a lot with the auras. However, this stroke more or less remains the same. So slowly take your time and start with these alternating fescue shapes. Yes, now we are going to start with the auras. So start adding auras. While I add the auras, I'm going to build another tangle into it. Yes, and this tangle is called HOLLIS. Well, you can extend it further like this. Yes, you can also add some weight. While we can do these things later also, let us first slowly add these auras. So starting with the next set of auras, and I'm going to embed my HOLLIS with this tangle. Yes, something like we do in the tangle mythograph. Again, continue oraing. Yes, you can add as many as you wish. Starting again from the next. Again, I'm going to take it further. You can do it like this also. Embed it. Or you can so this is a different way from what I did in the previous one. Yes, go slow. Yeah, I think now it's better. HOLLIS can be extended further, you know how. Yes, let's now again start to add auras just the way we do for kufia. Again, I'm going to embed another HOLLIS and then continue the aura. Slowly take your time. You can again further extend your hollis. Yes, fun. Let's continue. Well, you need not do that in each of the sections. You can skip some. Keep them simple if you want. That's entirely your choice. Or you can do it for all. They can be overlapping. Have fun. Take your time. Yes. Let's now start here. Auras. And then again a hollis there. Yes. So let's do that to the remaining sections. Go slow. It can be a little tricky. You can add like this also. Extend. I think that would be enough. Let us now just add simple auras. Hidden ones there, drawing behind. Well, you know what to do with these spaces. You can add further auras and fill up this space. Draw behind if you have to. Slowly adding further auras and filling up the in-between spaces. Yeah. Let's do it here also. Take your time, slowly. Fill up those small tiny spaces. Now you can go ahead and extend your hollis little more if you wish to, or wherever you wish to. Yes, I'm also going to add some MOLYGON floating here and there with my hollis. This is also a Zentangle original, a beautiful tangle to draw. Gels well with my hollis here. It's not necessary that you have to draw it everywhere. You don't have to fill up the entire space. Wherever you want to, just adding a few of them. Having fun with MOLYGON. MOLYGON is nothing but bunzos separated from each other. Yes, the same stroke, just that they are not connected. So you can take it to any direction just like bunzo. You can have fun with it. Small ones, big ones, as many as you wish to. I think that's sufficient. Let us now add some weight to our hollis. Inside I'm adding some weight. Well, these are enhancements. You wish to do, you can. You want to skip it, you can. A little extra weight on the inside will add to the look of my HOLLIS. Yes, you can also add something extra like a droplet shape or a flux, or probably you can color this like this. A flux or a droplet shape which is colored goes well with my HOLLIS. If you feel like, not necessary that you have to add it everywhere. Wherever you think there is a space, you may. Again, I'm adding some extra weight, and then the droplet shape. Yes, I think we have done that for all. Adding a little darkness to the inside. Yeah, now probably I'm using a PN, a Micron PN, and I'm tangling on a regular white tile. However, if you want to deck up your MOLYGONs, it would be a good idea to switch to a finer nib like in O1. Yes, so I'm just going to simply add some auras inside, orbs inside. Nothing much, simple orbs like this. Well, you can always add something else. You can add Knight's Bridge, you can add whole lot of other tangles, crescent moon. Yes. So I'm going to do this for all my MOLYGONs, or if you want, you can add something else also. So doing the same activity for the last few. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, now the rest of the space I'm kind of okay. Here also you can add a droplet shape. I'm going to broadly outline what I've drawn and ink the rest of the space. Yeah, not exactly outlining, but yeah, broadly going around my shapes. I'm going to add some ink in this space. Yeah, so it would be a good idea. Okay, here also you have some space. Wherever you have some space under your HOLLIS, will be nice to add this nice droplet shape, adds nice drama to your tile. Yes, now I'm going to use a bolder nib and add ink to this section of my tile before we go to shading. So I have a thick nib here and I'm going to use it. You can use your 10 or 12 or an Identi pen or a graphic one, whatever you have handy. So this is going to add the much required drama to the tile and highlight our main tangle also. So take your time, slowly ink the space. So that you highlight your coofia and the other tangles that you drew across your tile. Slowly yeah, so I'm going to do this here also. You take your own time, no hurry, and color this space. So just a small section left here. I'm almost done with my inking. And you can see how it instantly adds drama to our tile. One small tiny MOLYGON and some of the HOLLIS still left out. Tiny one there. Yeah. So let's now get to shading first, and then if you want we can embellish more. So shading remains more or less the same as I mentioned in the previous session also. Wherever the lines seem to be going under, it's a good idea to add graphite there. Places from where lines are emerging, merging, it's a good idea to add graphite there. Let us first shade this much and then we shall see. If you want to add more, you can always do that. Yes. So we have shaded all those places where lines seem to be going over and under. Yes. Then it's a nice idea to shade under your HOLLIS because you have added weight there. So it's a good idea to highlight that. Place. You don't need much. The spaces are less. So less is more. Just add some touches of graphite under your HOLLIS. You can also add graphite at these places where they seem to be going under, over. You already added here. Intersections. Yes, and then some touches on the MOLYGON, preferably the ends. They're pretty tiny, so just a slight touch would be sufficient. We don't want the entire thing go gray. Yes. Similarly, I'm doing the same thing for all my MOLYGONs. Yeah. Now comes time to embellish. So make sure you have your GellyRoll handy. So I'm going to first place a slight highlight on these flux that I added inside my HOLLIS. That's a small highlight. You can also add small highlights on these fescues if you want. Small little things that you can do to add to the look of your tile. I'm going to add some puffs. They can be bigger, they can be smaller, they can be receding, whichever way you like it. Slowly take your time. It's a nice embellishment. Puffs or small dots or circles around your tangles. Yes. Now if you want to add a little more drama, as we did in our previous Coofia also, you can add highlights, which is by I'm going to add a highlight, that is by inking one of the auras of my Coofia like this. Yeah, so let's do that. Slowly do this exercise for all. Almost done. And the last one here. Yeah. So we have done it for all. As I always say, revisit the main line, the main string that we started with. Always it's a good idea to revisit some of the lines. You want to add some more embellishments, you can add small puffs here also. There is no end to what you can do, but yes, you have to stop somewhere. Small tiny things, details that you can add, that add to the look of your tile. And that's about it. If you want, you can add some highlights on your MOLYGON. I don't think it will be visible much, but still, if you want, you can run your chalk at some of the places, including here. I don't feel like, because it's already highlighted. You can just revisit your shading if you want a little. And that's it. I don't think we need to do anything else. That's our beautiful Coofia for today. Yes, I'm going to close my tile here, and I shall see you again in the next session. Do put in your chalk. Always sign and date your tile. Write in a comment if you wish to, and I shall see you again. Bye bye.